The first 2 home runs were both up. Pitch up to Pedroia, and then second time through the lineup, he got a pitch up to Ortiz. I actually think the kid is really close. I know that the numbers are going to say he went 6 2/3 and gave up 4 runs, whatever he is, but I actually thought he threw the ball pretty well. I thought he made less mistakes. I thought he had better command of his fastball. I thought his breaking ball was better, and I thought his changeup was better. So I think he's on the right track. It just, we're not scoring runs for him. And he gave up a few, and we weren't able to overcome it.
He gave up the 3 home runs, but he was able to settle down.
Yeah.
What did you see?
He just got his stuff going, is the bottom line. I thought he started locating 3 pitches, his fastball, his changeup, and his breaking ball. But he made a few mistakes, and they cost him.
As far as right goes, he's been doing this all season. You just tip your cap.
You never know what to expect when you face a knuckleballer. It's hard. I didn't think we chased pitches. I thought we swung at pitches that were, in a sense, belt high. The ones that you're supposed to try to hit, and we didn't hit him.
Wally.
Joe, even though it sounds like you saw signs of improvement in Severino, considering the start the team had and where your record is now, how much longer can you allow him to work this out at this level?
Well, if he's throwing the ball like tonight, I think he's going to win games if we score runs. I do. You think about, his first start in Detroit, we didn't score runs, and we really haven't given him much to work with. But like I said, I thought he threw the ball pretty well tonight.
Kenny.
Joe Torres pinch hit for Castro.
Yeah, Castro kind of felt something in his. I'm trying to think which side. I think it was his back of his left rib cage. If we had a couple guys on, I would have hit him. But I just want to make sure that he's okay tomorrow on the slide back to third base. So, he went out and continued to play. He said he could swing, but in that situation, I don't want to make it worse. We were down 4 runs with 2 outs, so I just said, you know what, I'm not going to take a chance.
So are you hopeful he can?
Yeah, I'm hopeful he'll be in there tomorrow.
Eric.
Joe, is the biggest part of that encouragement with Severino, his secondary pitches, those seem to be the ones giving him the most trouble the first 5 starts? Yeah,
that's encouraging. I think his strikeout totals were more what we're used to seeing. He did not, I think he had the 1 walk, right? First batter of the night. He seemed to pound the zone pretty good. All those things are encouraging, but his off speed was encouraging.
Dan.
Joe, just back to Castro, the ribcage, is that like the oblique, that you talk about? You're not concerned, even though that can be a rough
I'm a
injury?
little concerned, but, the fact that he told me he could play defense and that he could hit makes me feel better about it. But like I said, I'm not going to take any chances. He'll see the doctor in there, and I'm hopeful he's a player tomorrow.
Brian.
Joe, with the lack of run support for Severino, do you worry about what that can do to a young pitcher's confidence to go and keep losing?
Yeah, you do. But I think Sevy's got a lot of fight in him. I believe that, like I said, I believe he's really close. So when he gets this to the other side here, to me, this is going to make him better in the long run. Everyone struggles in this game from time to time. I don't care who you are. You watched a first ballot Hall of Famer with over 3,000 hits. I think hit 200 for 1/2, and he came back. So no one's immune to it. And when he gets to the other side, it's going to make him a better player.
Wally.
Joe, looks like Joe Madden walked Bryce Harper 6 times today. Have you ever considered not pitching to David Ortiz?
Well, their lineup's pretty complete. There are situations you don't pitch to him. Yeah, if a situation called for, I wouldn't, necessarily pitch to him. I didn't think there was a situation in this series that I would intentionally walk him. But their lineup's pretty complete.